Hi, my lovely Leo Lions. What's going on with you? I'm sending you all beautiful energy, healing, love, and light. And I want to thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes and your loving support. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe so that I can tap into your energy, and also like the video to help push it to the people who may need to see it. Now, Leo, I'm trying to get comfortable here. That could be a thing. Like, you guys could be trying to, I don't know, get comfortable with something or someone. This is your love reading for today. What's today? Tuesday, August 20th. So let's see what's going on between you and your person. Whatever person that's on your mind, let's go ahead and tap into their energy as well as yours and see how things are playing out between you two. This person that's, coming to mind right now. So I'm seeing immediately 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, where someone has a decision to make, or they're making plans towards a decision they've already made. This is this is also Aries energy. So someone could be traveling as well. Or there's just this need to make a decision. So let's see. Let's see what's going on for my lovely Leos. Heartbreak. Oh no, with the 3 of Swords, suffering, grief. Someone's in a lot of emotional pain. This is Libra energy, or that season could be significant. So someone could have broken your heart. Yeah. I wasn't even trying to take all of that, but it just came out. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. So speaking of me trying to get comfortable, I'm getting like, you guys are very in an uncomfortable state right now emotionally. Look at all of this that came out. I'm seeing heartbreak. Yeah, so with the heartbreak and the King of Wands, I'm getting you guys are trying to navigate these challenges emotionally. Yeah, you guys are trying to navigate these emotions with the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. You guys are just emotionally distraught. You feel like someone left you in the dark. Someone left you out in the cold. They could have ghosted you. And it's like you're stuck in your head about the situation. You're feeling really hopeless, feeling like there's nothing you can do regarding this situation, and it just ultimately broke your heart. I'm getting this is someone you had a lot of feelings for, obviously. I mean, your heart's not going to break for somebody you don't care about or you don't have a lot of emotional feelings towards. And I'm getting it's really hard for you to navigate. This is like you're in an uncomfortable position. Because it's like, even now, like my energy right now, like I was so content my last reading, I stayed in one position the whole time. Now it's like I'm tossing, I'm turning, I'm this way, I'm that way. It's like I don't have contentment right now. And I'm getting that's your energy. That's because it's your energy. You're not content right now. You could be emotionally withdrawn right now. You could be feeling lost. You could be isolating yourself from others. You could just feel isolated, or this person, like, yeah, you feel isolated because this person just left you out in the cold. So let's get into your person's energy. Why is it that they did this to you, or they have you feeling like this? Let's see what's going on with your person. So, okay, they're taking action, movement, progress towards what? Towards what? Them moving on caused this? Let's see. Well, clearly they moved on. Wow. With the Queen of Wands, you guys were really like a good fit together. I'm getting like you guys balanced each other out. They were like your other half, because look, like with the King of Wands, which is your energy, and the Queen of Wands, which is your person's energy. So I could be speaking to a masculine Leo right now, or you're just in this, you have this masculine energy, and your person, you know, if this wasn't a feminine, they operated in feminine energy, and that's why it works so well. That's why you guys gelled so well, because you could be like very dominant. You know, you have this authority position, and not for nothing, not saying the Queen of Wands doesn't do that as well, but they're more feminine with it. They're more, you know, in this feminine energy. So let's see. Or, you know, I'm also getting this person could have moved on to someone else. I'm also getting there's something that this person is focused on. There's something that this person, so when I think of the Queen of Wands, I think of this person who's very attractive, creative. They're in this energy where it's like, yes, they do have this zest for life. They're very happy and passionate people, but also it's getting like, it's not really giving a person that's like, with the Chariot and the black and white, it's like this person is either over here or they're over there. And, you know, like I'm getting like this person was like very set on something with, you know, they're very focused on something. And it's like maybe they felt like they couldn't have that in this connection. So they moved towards, you know, what it was that they felt did give them whatever this thing is that they're focused on, you know. Let's see. Okay. So they could have had other options and they moved towards whatever option. So they could have had a choice between you and someone else, and they decided to go towards another connection that they felt like were more aligned with whatever goals or visions that it is that they have. I'm seeing Queen of Swords and the Hermit. So far we have, this is a lot of Virgo energy right here in my hands right now as we speak, because this is the Virgo card, and this also has Virgo and Libra placements right here. I'm also seeing Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Aries. So you can have those placements, your person or those seasons could be significant, but you were dealing with a person who's very clear on what it is that they want, and they're not going to settle. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting this connection could have ended because it may not have been aligned with what it is this person ultimately wants or desires. When you think of the Hermit, you see this old person, right? But beyond, you know, just age, it's like there's a lot of wisdom that comes with life and experiences in time. And so you and your person may both have that knowledge and wisdom, but I'm getting this connection doesn't align with whatever belief system that you guys have, or this person has. I'm getting there was a need for separation, for, you know, for some type of clarity is what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm just getting ultimately, although it was heartbreaking for you, Leo, I just keep seeing like this person, it may not even have been another person that they moved on to. It just could have been the fact that they just felt like you guys were not aligned, although I'm seeing you guys really balance each other out very well. But there's something that this person is passionate about, regardless if it's a career or, you know, whatever previous plans. Like, I'm getting this person has a plan in place. It's like I'm getting this person knows what they want and they know where they're going, and they're not willing to settle. And so with that in mind, it's like they decided to move on because they felt like whatever they had with you would have put them in this position where they would need to settle, because I'm getting like I don't know, they just weren't content. I apologize. That was me drinking tea. I love tea. I have to have tea. You guys could like tea too, or coffee. So let's see. Let's get some more here. With the Hermit at the bottom, I just keep picking up. There was a lot of like intellect within this connection. You could be seeing the numbers 99999. Heavy on Virgo energy, because someone could have been born September 9th. I'm getting someone could have been born in 1999. So I don't know if that's technically a 90s baby, but you just made it if so. Someone could have been younger here. But with the engagement ring coming out in the coffin, being at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing, there was an ending here. But with endings comes new beginnings. And although it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday, sorry, if you're familiar with that song, no, not trying to be funny, but that's what came to mind. And so anyway, it is hard to move on in certain situations where you're comfortable in. And when you get out of that comfort zone, it does cause a lot of chaos. Sudden change could be hectic for a lot of people. Think of moving. You know what I mean? When you're moving from one place to another and there's a sudden change, your life is interrupted, your daily routine is interrupted, your comfortability is interrupted. This is a place that you've known and called home for a substantial amount of time. And now all of that, now you're displaced, or not so much displaced, but now you're like, now it just seems like there's a lot of chaos and dysfunction within your life as you navigate and move towards your new beginning. And so although this heartbreak may have been sudden, it may have even been surprising. I'm getting you didn't see this coming. But doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It just means that this person wasn't for you and you weren't for this person, and that's okay. Because what is for you is coming as you embrace this new beginning and put to rest the endings. I just seen addiction, so you could have been addicted to this person's energy. There could have been some codependencies here. Someone could have some codependency. Someone could have some addictions. But yeah, I'm seeing with coffee cup coming out in your energy, I'm getting you would love to have a conversation about this situation. Like I'm getting like you feel like a conversation could mend this. I'm getting there could have been some miscommunication. There could have been some misunderstanding here. And heavy on the misunderstanding, because with Queen of Wands and King of Wands, you guys go together. That's a pair right there. And you're in the King of Wands. Your person is Queen of Wands. So to me, I get why you're confused. I get why this was like, why this is challenging for you to even, understand. Because it's one thing when you understand why a connection came to an end, right? You can pick up the pieces, you can move on, you can learn your lesson, right? But you don't even know where to start here. You don't even know what lesson there is for you to learn. You don't even know how to take this situation and make it better, because you're just so confused on where it came from. Like, you didn't see it coming. And so you would love to have a conversation just for like closure purposes, and or to try and mend things. With the butterfly, I'm seeing like you would love to heal this situation and just kind of grow and evolve, because I'm getting this was a person that you were clearly serious about. You saw a lot of potential with this person. They balanced you out. You really felt like you could grow with this person. Like this person could have taught you new things. Or it was just like a learning experience for you. Like you really got to see a person, a connection, a relationship from a new light. This person could have made you feel and see things that previous connections never made you see or feel before in the past. You get what I'm saying? Like there was something about this connection that was like an eye opener, whether it was for you and them, or just you, or just them, or both. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm really getting you want to fix whatever this is. With the heart with key coming out, I'm getting like this person has the key to your heart. This could have been someone new. You definitely felt like this person was the one, but I'm getting they're hiding something from you, or they're not showing their true feelings. You felt like this person could have been pretending with you all along, because how is it possible for everything to be going good and flowing or whatever have you, and then suddenly you just kind of leave me in the dark? Like the dots are not connecting for you, not at all, not in the least bit. Okay. So this person may have felt like I am kind of picking up this person threw in the towel early. Something could have spooked them. They could have seen something. Maybe they could have felt like you've shown them a red flags in it. And I'm getting they kind of picked up and ran for the hills. Yeah. With the palm tree coming out, which usually signifies stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I'm getting that's what they moved towards, because they didn't feel like this connection had the potential for growth or stability or security or permanence or endurance or flexibility. Someone could have been stuck in their ways. Someone could have just you could have shown this person, or there was something that you did that made this person perceive you in a light, in this connection in a light, or in a way that they felt like they couldn't grow. There could have been something that, you might have not taken as negative, or you might have done or said something that you didn't know would result in this connection ending the way that it did. But for this person, it came off like a red flag, and they felt the need to move on. Healing heart. Yeah, so this person could have overcame toxic relationships. They did a lot of work to heal their heart. And so I'm getting like this person was fearful that in this connection it had the potential, you know, for all the work that they did to fix their heart, that you had the potential to break it. And so I'm getting they left the connection. It just makes me feel like this person left before you could leave them, or this person walked away before things got bad, or they, you know, I'm getting they saw things going in a negative direction, and so I'm getting they walked away before they even had to deal with that heartache. Yeah, I'm getting this person is very protective over their heart right now because they had to do a lot of healing from previous connections and situations and relationships. And so they're very calculated, I guess, in a sense, in the way that they move, you know, regarding dating and new connections based off of previous experience that really hurt them. I'm getting they don't want to go through that again. And so with you, they feel like the potential to go through that again, you know, I'm getting scared them into to a point where they felt like they had to move on and cut ties with you. You know, I'm getting this person is really trying to exercise and utilize the wisdom that they've gained over, you know, over their duration of life and whatever life experiences have taught them. And so as they practice wisdom and the knowledge that they've learned, with the Hermit card being at the bottom, they just felt like it would be in their best interest to walk away. Children could be a factor. So you could have children. This person could have children. And so there was also a need for you or them or both of you guys to really consider what would be in the best interest for the children as well. Wow, you really saw yourself marrying this person, even having kids. With your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Heavy on. Ooh, this just got heavy. Like the way that I just breathed right then and there, like this is heavy on your heart right now. Yeah. This is someone you could really see yourself marrying, and not for nothing. I think they could have jumped the gun on this situation, your person. And it's like they didn't give enough time, to be honest. I think one little thing could have like came up as a red flag, and they kind of went for the hills, and it really could have just been miscommunication. It really could have been a misunderstanding. But whatever have you, it definitely caused them to beeline out of there. They're like, no, I can't take any chances. I can't risk it. I've worked so hard to have the peace that I have, the happiness that I have, that I'll just cut out anybody and anything that jeopardizes that. You know, like maybe in the past, this person did not always use the best judgment when they chose certain connections and things of that nature. And so it's like, they don't want to get so head in, you know, I'm getting like they could see themselves falling for you. Like with the palm tree coming out, there was a level of happiness. They saw potential with you. At one point in time, but I'm getting like, yeah, look. Traction, past life relationship. Yeah. I'm getting like you guys met and everything just flowed. Like you were very attracted to this person and vice versa. Everything flowed. The conversation flowed. Yeah. And things just suddenly took a turn for the worse, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so with keep an open mind coming out for your person, I'm getting they definitely may have not kept an open mind regarding this connection. With it saying your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, I'm getting this was a soulmate connection. That's why you're so brokenhearted by this separation. Silent treatment, abandonment, yes, further confirmation that you were the one left in the dark. They left they could have just stopped talking to you, whatever have you. Yeah, they could also feel like you stopped talking to them as well. You guys could differ from each other. You guys could be like from different backgrounds, ethnicities, cultures, whatever have you. Races, whatever have you. But even still, with those differences, you guys were a perfect fit. You guys were soulmates. This is irritating. I hope you guys can work this out. But you know, Leo, you're feeling like your conversation is needed. So I'm getting like if maybe you could be the one to initiate the conversation and just kind of get a feel for things. Yeah, you guys are in separation. And it's like killing you. Killing your person as well. I'm getting like, look at both of these people. They're both disheartened. It's not just one person. This person is also disheartened. Whether you can see it, feel it or not, they are. It's just... honesty is the best policy. So yeah, there is a need for a conversation. You guys need to be adults. Put your big boy, big girl pants on and just sit down and have a goddamn conversation, because this is crazy. You guys are literally getting ready to miss out on the love of your life, the love of a beautiful relationship and connection over a simple misunderstanding, over a simple conversation that needs to be had, especially when you guys are from two different worlds, two different lives. You know what I mean? There's a need for when there's those differences, all the more need to have these conversations and to have that open conversation and dialect between one another, because otherwise it's going to end up just like this. Separation, nothing. So also with the Hermit being at the bottom, maybe that's a lesson that you guys need to really acknowledge and apply and utilize, because this otherwise is a connection worth having. It's worth enduring. It's worth it. With palm tree, it's so worth it. This is a stable, secure connection. It really does have the potential for growth. It really, really does. But there's some tools that you have to utilize. You really do need to learn from past mistakes. You know what I mean? Not just run away when you feel like whatever the case is, but honestly have that open conversation and talk about the things that hurt you. Talk about, so if you made this person feel a type of way, there's something you could have said better, you could have handled better, but you let the emotions get the best of you. And it kind of, I'm also getting for you, Leo, something made you feel broken heart. There's some type of misunderstanding here to the point where it upset you and it made you feel a type of way. And you could have handled it in a way that made you feel, maybe you feel like you could have handled better, which resulted in this, you being left out in the cold, or feeling like you're left out in the cold to begin with. So, yeah. Relationships are assignments. That's at the bottom of the deck. So you guys came together for a reason. This relationship was divinely guided. This connection was divinely guided. You guys were put on each other's path. You guys were aligned for a reason. Beyond being soulmates and having this attraction in this pull towards, this magnetic pull towards one another, but also because this is a connection that you can really grow and evolve and learn from, with the with the Hermit coming on the bottom of the deck. So what are you gonna do, Leo? Because this is your reading. I can't give advice to your person, but unless there's a cross watcher watching, and in that case, then I want you to apply this too. But this is Leo's reading, so I'm talking to Leo. Unless you have those placements, which still, I'm ultimately talking to Leo. It all boils down to that. And yeah, what are you gonna do? Are you going to open up the lines of communication? Plan and make arrangements to sit down and talk about this separation and whatever disagreement? Really put your feelings and emotions out there. Be honest. Because that's the only way to really get past this. And if this is someone you could see yourself marrying and settle down with and having kids with, then yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the tough conversation. But that's what I have for you, Leo, my love. For bookings, please email me at the email down below at 2intuitivetarot@gmail.com. Remember, these readings are for the general public. If you want a personal reading, you have to book with me, and that information is down below in the description box. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light.